Bro, I'm so tired. I just got back inside with Izzy. Got them both down for a nap right now. But I let her play with chalk for a little bit. She loved that. Oh, it was so cute. That's a hard one, man. I like a lot of different food. It depends on my mood, I guess. Like, I love sushi, but I like cooked sushi. I don't like the raw ones. Um, it's like an acquired taste, man. Raw sushi. Um, I don't think that's a hard one, man. Ask me what my favorite food is. I have no fucking idea. Chinese food kind of marks up high on that list, I guess. Teriyaki, anything with teriyaki, that marks high up on that list too. I love anything, pretty much anything with teriyaki. I'm actually about to put some teriyaki on my stir fryer in a minute, and I get it out of the microwave. Um, I've always been a big fan of ice cream. Like, I've always been pretty big on that. My favorite ice cream is the Yasso, I think's how you say it. I think it's actually more of like frozen yogurt, but it's really good. Honey, I'm engaged to someone. I can't like you like that. One man's enough. One man drives me crazy as it. And I get to walk down the aisle to him here in about 13 months, almost a year from now. I'm so excited. Been looking forward to this for too long, man. I get to have at least 2 or 3 open surgeries before my wedding. That's gonna suck ass. It's gonna suck ass. I have to have open surgery here in a month, and then I haven't had the other one scheduled yet, but I guarantee it's open surgery because it's my liver. Um, like less likely because it's growth, and they got to make sure they get all of it. Yeah, that's gonna be an open surgery. They ain't gonna make that laparoscopic. See, that's why they're doing that with my hernia because there's stuff behind it they'd like to also get out to make sure that that doesn't cause problems for me either. So they're gonna go through and get rid of that fat underneath of my hernia, or surrounding my hernia as well. At least I'll feel better after that. After I recover, I'll start feeling a little bit better from that. And then once I get my liver situated, once that starts recovering, I'll feel a lot better as well. You gotta fucking love health problems, man. I'm only 22. I shouldn't have any of these problems. I shouldn't have to have open surgery at the age of 22. Poor genetics, probably. That's probably what it is. Poor genetics. Poor diet for as long as I had a poor diet for. I couldn't help it at the time though, because I went through being homeless for a couple of years. I didn't have any food to eat really, or much of anything, and when I did, it was probably not the healthiest, you know? This is why it's important to eat your vegetables and your fruits and your grains and your dairy, because little do people know if you don't eat that stuff, you're gonna have health problems on a lot of them. A lot of them you don't want. Um, like if you can steer away from soda, drink water. Water. A lot of your health problems are usually caused by not drinking enough water. I have water right here, even though it says Dunkin', it's just a Dunkin' cup, but I have water inside of it. I have to drink a lot of water with me having to have this open surgery. They gotta get my colon to clear out because I'm extremely constipated for some reason or another. So I gotta drink a bunch of water and take Miralax, excuse me. Miralax? No, it is Miralax. That's how you say it. Yeah, I gotta take that shit on top of that. So we gotta go out and buy some so I can get some of this stool to loosen up. Before then, I got a month before my surgery. And I need to start eating food that has a lot of fiber. It'll help push that through. That should help me swell down a lot more after my surgery. A lot of that is caused by that hernia, that bloating that I have, and then me being constipated. Once I take care of those two things, I actually should skinny up some more. And then once I can get my liver problem fixed, I can start exercising again because the only issue about my liver and the reason why I can't exercise is because it causes me a lot of pain from that growth. So it causes me a lot of side pain because of it. But once I get that configured, I can start getting my body back in shape. At least for myself and for my kids. I want to live as long as I can, especially for them. I want to be healthy and be able to be present. Oh man, it's alright. Someone did, they already found a dog, but the other lady, I'm gonna be going here in about 2 weeks, halfway up north to give my dog to somebody else. But this other lady was interested, but unfortunately she had already found a dog, so it's alright though. Hopefully this other lady doesn't back out. I'm not driving all the way up north. I'm not driving 4 hours for a damn dog. Happening. She can at least meet me halfway. Even if she doesn't, it's still a nice trip to take either way. Me and Daniel can get a day away from the girls. It'll be nice. I'm sure she'll want to take the dog anyway, so I'm not worried about it. I gotta do something about the dog because of them having litter mate syndrome. The quicker I can at least rehome one of them, the better life I can give for the other. The reason for that is because right now I can't have them in the same room. I gotta keep them crated up or outside. It is not a fun thing for either of them. Poor dogs. At least now Abu will be potty trained because with him being crate trained, that actually helps that a lot. He won't have any more accidents in here after that. So it's not hurting him any. It's just, it's kind of sad and to keep him crated up all the time if he doesn't have to be. He's a good dog. He's a good boy, for the most part. Then I need to find someone who wants some fucking cats. I have like, I gotta get May May and Layla fixed. We're keeping Biscuit, and then we're keeping the gray one. And then we'll probably end up keeping that one that has and was outside. He's outside right now hanging out with his fam. But he's inside for the most part. He's a male though, so I don't gotta worry about him getting pregnant. don't have to worry about that fucker getting pregnant. Because he can't. It's a male. I almost want to just get rid of all the females. Try to rehome all the females at least, you know? That way I don't have to worry about kittens. That's what I ought to do. I have at least one, two, three, four. At least four females right now. If I don't end up, nobody ends up taking them. I can't tell what's gonna happen to them being outside. And the only reason why I say that is because I can't bring them in. The cats are outside for a reason. So they would all be inside right now if it wasn't for this one little thing. They want to shit and piss everywhere. And I cannot figure out a way to get them all to shit and piss in a litter box. Because every time I've tried to get them to do it, one, they eat the cat litter. They can't fucking eat cat litter. So they're not supposed to do that. Two, they just piss and shit everywhere but in the litter box. They're all litter trained, they just don't want to use it. I can't make a cat not, I can't make them use it. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, shit. That's why they're all outside right now, and they shit and piss everywhere out there. It's so bad. I gotta find them homes. It's that bad. Like, we have to keep the garage locked because my cats will shit and piss in there. Gotta love them. They decorated my breezeway with their shit too. I've had to power wash that sidewalk so many goddamn times. Because they won't stop doing that. I think when they get older, they'll stop doing that as much on the porch and in the breezeway. I think it's just with them being kittens right now that they don't understand. They're supposed to piss and shit in the grass. Like, Layla and May don't do that. It's just them two. Not them two. It's just the other ones that tend to do that. I don't have the problem with the strays doing it either. I think it's honestly retaliation for the most part why they do that. Because I can't give them all the same amount of attention. Yeah, they keep pissing and shitting in there. This is why they're not inside. My cats, I have them all outside because they want to piss and shit everywhere where they're not supposed to. So they're all out there because of that. And I can't bring the females in and keep the males out for one reason. One reason. The males will spray my house. So I have to keep them all outside. They're not bad cats. They just need separate homes. Like, they need a home where they can go to and be loved on and it not be a competition for any of them. Like, there's literally... How many cats is there? There's May, Layla, Boots, Fossa, Princess. There's that gray one don't have a name, I don't think. And then there's Biscuit. And then there's the tuxedo cat. So I have at least 8 or 9 cats in total right now. I wish my county did that, like, fix them free program, So I don't have to keep having this problem, but there's no one around here that will fix them for free. Oh man, it's like, well, if these people care so goddamn much about cats keep having kittens outside, why don't they just make it free?